Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel once again. Excuse the Christmas tree, I'm in trouble because it's been in the garden too long. But first job, we are sorting out some hay for the tops because it's gone really frosty the last couple of days. They just need a little bit extra grub. I think they're losing a bit of condition. It's one of those days we've got a lot of little jobs to get done, so bear with me, lots of stuff to do. But first of all, I'm going to get some hay to those tops. Hope you enjoy. If you do, don't forget to like, subscribe. Start today off with the first feed for all the twins and triplets. We're just under a month now until lambing, and we are having to just start, as I said before, getting some corn into the girls. What a week it has been going off to Lammer, saw loads of people, and now we are back to normal farm work and a great start to the day. It's the first feed of the year for the twins and triplets. It doesn't take much remembering for them to come over. I only had to call them a couple of times and they knew the job. Just under a month now until lambing, we have to just start giving these girls a bit of extra keep, especially when the weather's like this. Just look how frosty it is. There's some decent grass, but you know what I mean. Right, there are just a few stragglers that haven't come, and my guessing is they're probably all shearlings or ewes we've bought in that haven't had corn before, so just push those up. Really important to get these onto corn now. So as I said before, this is the multiples field, so twins, triplets, quads, quintuplets, you name it, that is what's in this field. And as they have that many lambs, grass on its own or haylage, which they're going to get in no time, in not too long at all, won't be enough energy and protein to grow those lambs inside them. So that little bit of extra corn, they don't get extreme amounts or anything like that. They've got today 250 grams a head just to start them off. Yeah, just get these pushed up. They do look like a lot of shearlings, not gonna lie. Come on girls, you're missing out. There is a lame one here, that's a bit annoying, but I hate catching them and flipping them when they're this close to lambing. We don't want to do any more damage. Once she's in the shed, we'll get her caught up and get her foot sorted. It's not going to be too many days either. I do really like feeding them two in a field at this time alone because it's a much better opportunity to just give them a closer check. They're more bothered about that food than they are me for about 2 minutes a day. So as you can see, they're all around here. The back ends are pointing out, which is the end we want to see, happy as could be, and that'll get their stomachs full and some energy, as it is minus, I don't know what, it was -7 yesterday, so they'll love me for that. Right, we move on to the breeding tops. A hay bale just because they were getting short of grass in here, and now they're just getting a couple of scoops of corn too. With this weather, it's turned. Tucking right into that. So these are on coarse wicks, whereas the ewes are on ewe rolls, and that's why they are getting fed in the trough compared to on the floor. Just horses for courses. And as I said in the previous video, I'll start this video, we are using Southwest Lancashire farmers for these. They were kind enough to give me a little bit of a tour around the factory last week, so yeah, really impressed with what they do. Top quality feeds, and that's why I've chosen to use them this year. But yeah, to the next job. Go on then boys, come on! This way, good lads, good lads. Now, just to prove a point that farmers can never have the weather right, absolutely amazing. Frost means we can travel, but when it comes to fencing, I don't like frost, because getting these posts in and out and knocking them in, it's like going back to summer. But yeah, that is the ewe lambs onto a nice fresh bite of grass. They've grazed itself nicely. Second time they've grazed this field this winter. They've done a great job. This will now be left, and next time it'll be touched is for haylage, end of May, June time. Good job done. Fresh grass for the ewe lambs. That should last them a couple of weeks at least, hopefully. Now that is all of the morning jobs done, we're on to the most important job of the day, and that is inside of this box. For those of you that watched a couple of videos and even the last video at LLeyn, you saw that we've got an oak sapling from the Funky Farmer, and obviously it's not going to do very well in a box, is it? So we're going to get that planted now. Whew. Just need a shovel or a spade. I always get confused which one's which. That is what I need. Quick trip down the drive. We're literally at the end of the lawn, and there used to be a nice big tree here at the end of the drive, but in the wind, I think it was last year, maybe in the year before, the tree got blown over, as you can see here. The plan is we're going to go slightly to the side of it and at least 3 yards, 10 foot from the road, so the roots don't affect that. I've been doing my research, don't you worry. We can get it planted. Thankfully, the sun has come out and it has thawed all the grass out. I have been chatting to expert Farmer P, who was with the Funky Farmer yesterday at LLeyn. As long as the tree roots don't go below freezing, we're going to be all right. So get it planted. I've been assured it'll be okay. So yeah, I know enough about trees, should be fine. And one nice thing we are going to do, I'll explain once we've got this tree planted. So we'll find a spot and get it done. We have a spade, that is what they're called. We have a box with a tree in, so get the tree out. Right, the tree is wrapped up, so it's all protected. Now, how big does this hole need to be? Right, that's a tree. One thing I've been told, this tree is dormant, so it's not growing at the moment. That is why we can get it planted, and then over summer, hopefully it takes, or over the next couple of weeks, I'm not 100% sure how it works, it takes and it'll flourish into a nice, lovely oak tree. I'm hoping like in 2 years' time, it's going to be at least, what, 5 meters tall? I'm joking. So, right, let's do this. Right, 3 yards from here. 1, 2, 3. I reckon about there. Probably a bit close there. Right, we'll go for it. And no, you're not tuning into Gardener's World. Right, get that out. Right. So now, hopefully it's as simple as popping it in the ground and covering it with soil. I'm sure I'll get told by someone if I need to do something different, and we'll get it sorted, but we'll get this in. Get all these roots underground. I want to get them deep in. Get this rod in too. Get that all in. Oh, easy enough. and that is the oak sapling all planted. We've popped the plastic sleeve on because I'm sure that is obviously to protect the tree against frost. We're going to pop a wooden peg in right next to it and cable tie it to it just to give it a bit more stability. But yeah, that is the oak sapling all planted. I didn't quite explain it, but the reason we're doing this, if you don't know him, if you don't know him, that's bonkers if you watch this channel. But the Funky Farmer, basically the OG of farming YouTubers, is celebrating 40 years in farming, as well as he's been doing YouTube farm vlogs for over 10 years. And to commemorate that and to celebrate that, he's giving out 40 oak saplings, just like the one there, everywhere around the UK to celebrate his 40 years. And then his plan is to go around all these farms, and he can go around the country just to see them and how they are getting on. Richard is such a great guy, and is one of the reasons why a lot of us farming vloggers, farming YouTubers have started it today, because he's influenced someone to start and then they've influenced us. So it all starts from him pretty much. So to be able to give back and be part of this amazing thing, it's incredible. And one last little bit just to add on to this tree. A lot of you will know my granddad passed away last year, and I thought it'd be very, very nice to plant this tree in memory of my granddad too. So it's on the end of the drive. It'll mean every time one of the family drive past, we can just see the tree, and it'll make us think of our granddad, and it's for an amazing reason too. So yeah, that is the oak sapling all planted, and fingers crossed in years to come it'll grow and flourish and we'll all remember it, and it'll be here way after me. If I have kids, when I have kids, it'll be here for them to see it, and I can explain the story where it all came from. I'm gonna leave it at that. I am off delivering now. Got to take some hay. Got to take some hay out. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, guys, go and check out Richard's story of why he's doing that. There's a vlog about it, and anyone else involved with it, I'll tag them so you can see them too. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.